Hey, folks, really sorry for not being on time. It's been a little bit of a day. Okay. Where were we even? Oh, right. Okay. Mm. I guess it's slightly cheating. I did check to see if it mattered which of these I picked. It didn't look like it. So we'll go with that one. I like being honest in these kinds of games if I can. I feel like an ass when I just lie to everybody.
Ah, so that is now.
I like Hecate a lot
Expecting
in
us?
this.
It is written that you would come, yes.
That is so cool. I kid you not.
Yet it was also written that you would sneak into the reliquary as Calliope did, so this encounter is unanticipated.
Interesting.
I figured talking face to face would be more civilized and, you know, less dangerous.
I appreciate your motivation, though surely you cannot think mere etiquette will change my answer.
Sorry you couldn't stay, Jen. Nice to see you, even if briefly.
The only reason you won't let me in is because Athena forbids it, right?
She is the one to whom I made my promise, yes.
What if I said that she's a suspect in Calliope's death?
Is she a suspect?
She's an idol. I don't know that she's not a suspect. Yet.
I suspect
Without
her.
more evidence, isn't her command potentially self-serving?
You will regret this. That is also written.
That is a yes.
Lovely.
Go quickly. Look, but do not touch. The reliquary stores many artifacts, some dangerous.
I
Got it.
assumed as much. Ooh. Fancy.
Okay, Grace. What the heck do you do now? Of all the times to not have Freddy around, she'd love this.
Yep, she would.
First things first, how do I do this? Where do I even start? Calliope must have been here. She could have stood in this very spot. Maybe if I just focus.
Yeah, about the most positive review I've heard of that movie, Ms. Wicked Wolf, is, okay, it's not as bad as everyone's saying. Not that it's actually good. That one's on the list of I wouldn't watch it unless you paid me. Right alongside most of the live-action remakes. Hello, Calliope. Okay.
Yeah, it's weird. Like, I've definitely been here before.
All right. Oh, good. Look at. Okay. Huh. Why is the mirror not an option? Huh. Well, we'll work our way down.
I don't get any feeling from that. Will I know it when I see it? Is that a weapon? A musical instrument? Maybe it's both. Freddy, are you out there? Can you hear me? What am I doing? All that'll do is tell everyone where I am.
Huh. The mask is a little unsettling, I'm not gonna lie.
What did Freddy say about mazes? Was it always go left? Or go left and then go right?
There we go. I knew it was suspicious that it wasn't giving me the option for the mirror. So I had to start getting flustered. I gotcha. Yet the only one of the remakes that I actually saw, Trista, was The Lion King. And that was because my kiddo at the time wanted to try it, but even when they were that young, they still didn't really care for it. That's the only full-on remake I've seen. Because I've seen Maleficent and I've seen Cruella, and I didn't especially like either one, but they are a different kind of deal. And more artistically justified. Hey, Dharma! Thank you for the super chat. It's a beautiful day for science. Is that Fallout New Vegas? No, Fallout 2, I think. I don't know. I actually have not played very much of any of those games. All right, what's your deal? Because the fact that you weren't an option before...
This is it. Calliope was here. She was standing right here. And she...
You're told not to touch.
Uh-oh.
The fuck?
I didn't mean anything. I didn't even touch it, honest.
It is still a remake, though, Jennifer. Regardless of whether you consider it live action. And I would say it's in the exact same spirit as all the live action remakes. What the fuck? Oh, they've got knives. Ah, shit. Shit.
What's happening? Why didn't it work?
Did I fuck up? Should I have looked at everything before getting to the mirror? Ah, shit. Ah, fuck. Freddy,
Grace?
please. Oh, Jesus, thank you.
Freddy! We've got to run. My powers don't work on them. They just keep coming.
Oh, that's unsettling. Freddy! What the fuck are you gonna do? Duh!
No, I won't let you.
Oh, Jesus! Oh, fuck. Shit. Archie came into the room because I yelled, and I think he was concerned. Come here, buddy.
Oh, God. Oh, God, Freddy. By the gods.
You summoned
I'm
the
putting him on
Furies.
camera.
What?
Because people love him.
Those beings were the Furies, beyond all our laws. Not idols, but the embodiment of retribution. How did you draw them here?
I didn't. There was a big mirror, but I
Okay,
didn't even
buddy, there
touch
you go.
it.
There is only one mirror of which you could be speaking. That used by the goddess Nyx to contact the Fates. Using the mirror would not have brought the Furies down upon you. Not unless the Fates themselves decreed it.
So what the fuck just happened?
I don't care what brought them. They killed Freddy. You need to help her.
I have no power over life and death, Grace. None of us have that.
God God damn it.
This was no defense or spell of the reliquaries. I do not have the power to summon the Furies, and I know none who do. You should consider yourself fortunate, Grace. They do not desist until retribution has been exacted. But now is when you leave. Pray the knowledge you obtained was worth the price.
I really feel like I fucked up somewhere. The fact that this happened.
Persephone, we can't just... There must be something we can do.
She made her choice, Grace.
God damn it.
No! It's not right!
Come. There's nothing more to be done.
Jennifer, go sit in the corner for that reference. God damn. Shit.
I'm sorry it came to this, Grace. It's clear what your friend meant to you.
It should have been me, not her.
Don't say that.
Hey, Adrenaline, good to see
This
you.
was my fight, my problem.
Compelling's a
I'm
good
already
word for
slated
this.
to die. If anyone paid the price,
Your friend gave you the chance to not repeat history. Don't waste it. Grace, is that how Calliope died? Was she also attacked by the Furies? Do you remember?
yeah. She meant to use the mirror, but she never had the chance before they came.
No doubt sent by the same person. Perhaps for the same reason.
Who could send the Furies after me? Even Hecate had no idea who possessed that kind of power.
No one does, not these days. Hecate herself would have been my guess. Zeus might have, in his role as king of old Olympus, but he is long gone.
Clearly someone can do it.
Unless they weren't summoned. They could have been responding to something you did unwittingly, something Calliope also did. And what that could be? I'm afraid I have no clue.
Okay, so that doesn't help much right now.
I know Calliope was there to use the mirror, but it was just feeling. I still don't understand why.
There's only one use for that mirror, to speak to the Fates.
Yeah, okay, but why?
The Fates know all that is or will be. Destiny is theirs to command. Or so it's said. One contacts them either to know one's fate, or to change it. Not that the Fates are likely to oblige.
What are the Furies? They didn't seem like people.
No, they were pretty
Think
unsettling.
of them as forces of nature, but an aspect mortals rarely encounter. They're older than any idol. They were created to enforce the ancient laws.
There are ancient laws now?
Well, there were. Laws even the idols had to obey from the earliest days of old Olympus. Even if they still existed and you'd broken one, we would all know. These are not petty crimes one stumbles into.
If the Furies are so powerful, why did they stop? They just stabbed Freddy and left.
They're not assassins, Grace. They exist to punish. They demanded blood, and blood was taken. It didn't need to be yours.
So if Freddy hadn't interfered...
They wouldn't have rested, not ever, until they had their due.
Can these fates really control the future?
They control the fate of all beings. I imagine it's they who give Apollo his powers, and they who write Hecate's books.
So someone really didn't want Calliope messing with them.
Or you, it seems.
Could it have been the fates? Maybe they don't like being called on now for anything.
They're not known to be vindictive. If they don't want to answer, they simply won't.
I don't know what to do. We still have no idea why Calliope wanted to talk to the Fates.
Well, there is another way to ask them.
I wondered how long that would take.
Oh.
Hecate is enraged. She's threatened to close off the reliquary entirely and forever. Athena is beside herself.
How long have you been standing there?
Long enough. You just had to keep pushing, didn't you? Until you got what you wanted.
This isn't about me. We're out of options, Apollo, and you know there's only one other way to contact the Fates.
Oh, how convenient.
Oh, back the fuck off, buddy.
Enough, both of you. This isn't helping anyone.
May I explain it to Grace, or do you have another option, Apollo? If so, now's the time. I thought not. The Fates will respond to the ruler of Hades, the true underworld and realm of the dead. What I propose is that we go there and take back the throne that was stripped from me.
Oh, shit.
Is that something we can do? Just go to the land of the dead and, overthrow it?
Truth be told, there isn't much to overthrow. Few mortals still believe in Hades, and thus its halls have been nearly empty for eons.
And cheers to that,
So how do
255.
The throne itself is the key, both symbolically and literally. Claim it, and Hades is yours.
But you can't claim it because you're barred from Hades.
By a rule that we would need to break were we to do this, yes.
Is Apollo right? Is this something you planned all along, Persephone?
Meaning what? What, that I knew what would occur at the reliquary? Perhaps you think I'm the one who unleashed the Furies upon you.
You've waited for this opportunity for over a century.
Waited, yes. Bided my time. And the moment has arrived.
But that's not why you originally agreed to help me?
No, that's not why.
So if we go to Hades and, find your throne, how much trouble would that get us into, exactly?
A great deal.
I mean,
It's not as if Athena could execute Grace a second time.
I was gonna say, I'm already
She's
facing
been warned
execution.
about breaking more rules.
The responsibility of this will be mine. Let Athena try to take my throne again.
How do we get to Hades? Do we need a key, like the reliquary?
Athena took my key, and the entrance at Lake Avernus was sealed long ago, which leaves only Hermes.
They won't take you.
They might, if you ask them to. Then why did you come, Apollo? To gloat? To wish Grace well? Or to actually help? Get us there. I'll lead us to the throne, and Grace can speak with the Fates. It's simple.
Is there really no other way to talk to these Fates? Do we have to take the nuclear option?
Do you want to try
Seems
going back
like-
to the reliquary?
No.
No, hell no.
The only other person with a direct connection to the Fates is Apollo here.
You know it doesn't work like that.
Then it's the throne or nothing, isn't it?
That's another crazy plan, right?
Grace,
I know, but there's no point in stopping now, is there?
Doesn't seem to be.
I can't. I'm sorry, but this is a step too far.
How much have you
And
actually
consider
helped
this,
me,
Apollo.
dude? For real.
Grace's mortal friend was slain by the Furies, according to the old laws.
Her soul is in Hades.
Wait, what? Freddy's in Hades? What? Persephone, why didn't you lead with that?
I didn't want it to seem like I was playing on your sympathy, Grace.
But you'll play on mine.
Yeah, it's really not 255, but
I'll get you into Hades. But I'm not going with you.
it was a
If that's
fairly
what you prefer, by all means.
common
It's
substitution
from
for
Hermes. Get this over with.
For really anything with Christian influences, even if they were telling older myths to, you know, try and equate things to more biblical things. Okay.
Shall I wait here, or...
No. I'm not gonna lie to them. Hermes has always treated me fairly.
Oh, hey, if it isn't Apollo and Grace, and, Persephone. Wow, the whole gang, huh?
I'm afraid I have to call in that favor. I need you to take Grace and Persephone to Hades.
Oh, man, I don't know. Athena specifically said I wasn't supposed to take anyone, you know? No matter what.
Oh, this is pointless. They're never gonna help us, Apollo.
Can I ask what's going on? Nobody ever tells me anything, and you want me to get in huge trouble, but for what?
Freddie's dead, Hermes.
What? When did that happen?
She was killed by the Furies. That means she's in Hades. Probably. I have to try to find her there. You're her friend too. I know you wouldn't want to abandon her.
Okay.
All right. What?
Signal when you need to come back.
The
sure?
trunk of your car?
Feels like the right thing?
Be careful, Grace.
I kind of love that.
And remember, the underworld doesn't give up its shades without a price.
I think I can tell her the rules, Apollo. Let's go.
That's understandable and also kind of a shame, 255. Like, his performance as Hades is phenomenal, but he is such a piece of human garbage.
Welcome to the real underworld.
I don't think that really qualified as much as a video, Ms. Wicked Wolf. Whew.
It feels so empty. So lonely.
It's not completely empty. Neither is the throne, for that matter. A bitter shade named Orpheus has been squatting on it since my exile.
Shit.
I fully expect he'll be waiting for us.
Ooh.
You didn't think to mention earlier that the throne was occupied?
Because it's irrelevant. Orpheus isn't an idol. He's just an angry little man clinging to an existence that doesn't want him any longer.
And what are we supposed to do? Organize an armed resistance? Challenge him to a duel?
That's what you're here for.
I'm gonna fight him?
Oh, you'll see.
Oh, am I gonna have a sing-off with Orpheus? Oh, that's awesome. I know who he is, but the character doesn't.
Who is this Orpheus? The name sounds familiar.
It should. His is a popular tale among mortals regarding how he once came to the underworld to retrieve his love, Eurydice, and left with nothing. Hades tricked him, you see, and with Hades dead, the blame has evidently fallen to me.
So he's not a fan of yours?
No.
He is not a fan, no. Not that it matters.
Okay, so there's an angry ghost sitting on your throne. Anything else about this trip you've neglected to mention?
Come. It's time to cross the Styx. The ferryman will come soon.
I was wondering.
As we are not dead, you will need to convince him you are worthy of passage. State your case clearly and with determination.
All right. How are we doing him? That's a big boat. The ho, okay. Okay. Accurate
I
response.
am Persephone, also known as Despoina and Kore Sotiera, once queen of the underworld, and shall be again. No, Corone, I did not bring you any cards. I am not here to entertain you.
That single glowing green eye. Whoo.
Hey there. I'm Grace, Idol, and last of the Muses. Is that enough?
Of course she's a muse. Why would she lie about such a thing? He says he's always liked the Muses, and that you're very pretty. No, she didn't. Neither of us brought games to play with you, Corone. Stop asking.
Oh, I'm sure we can come up with something to amuse him. You don't even need to interpret that for me.
Yes, what fun. Thank you for encouraging
Oh
me.
my god!
Let's get underway, Corone. It's a long ride to the throne.
Oh, holy crap, that's adorable. Wow. Yeah, I've heard about that 255, that it was way better than it had any business being, especially because it clearly had no budget.
I wouldn't touch that. Way too much for you. Overload you. Blow a fuse. Every story, every memory winds up here in the water. I used to dream that this river would rise, swallow the anger, tears in my eyes. Then suddenly I was found alone. I destroyed Hades, but was denied his throne.
Ilia's dead here, isn't it?
Everything here is fading away. She needs her queen.
We're here for Freddy, too.
I killed the king fair and square. They had no right to take it from me.
It wasn't your fault. There was no right or wrong. It wasn't your fault. You didn't belong. If my life was stolen, I wouldn't know where to turn. Candle isn't finished. It's a slow burn.
Hello?
Someone's coming.
Alright.
There's music floating through. Someone's coming. And it has me singing too. We have visitors. I think we all know what to do. To the throne room. This bard's about to meet a muse.
There's someone singing with us.
It's very odd to see Orpheus in what looks like armor.
Oh, he's
That's an
so
odd
much more than
choice for
that.
him.
Someone's
I didn't belong
a
here,
wolf is waiting in the
but
tree.
that throne belongs to
Someone's
me.
coming.
No one deserves
I
it
can feel them howling at the
more
moon.
than I.
Forget why we came here.
There's a name here
I won't forget,
that reeks
but you
of
can
an
bet he
enemy.
knows someone's coming.
It's about time, Persephone.
Orpheus,
You've
I've
definitely been
wondering
on that
what
throne
happened to the
too
music.
long, buddy.
been
shit.
waiting for you, Persephone, for so long. And you brought a muse. Hi. Lovely tune, by the way. Can't remember the last time I collaborated with someone so talented. No offense, Benny.
Aw,
Welcome
poor Benny.
to my underworld. Let me treat you to a song. A welcome gift. I have the floor. It is mine, after all. Muse. Any requests? Questions?
Are you really that good?
Down, down. Loop it. I wouldn't say that I'm good. I wouldn't say that I'm great. I wouldn't say that my timing's perfect. I wouldn't say that I'm late. But you can say that he's the best that's ever been. The best you've ever seen. The best you've ever heard. And I haven't even really sung a single word.
I think I chose poorly.
Okay, just getting a gauge. Not your thing? Try again. Another request?
What's your problem with Persephone?
Do, do, do. Loop it. Do, do, do.
Oh, intensity.
I didn't do what I was told, didn't know that it was all a game. I didn't think that he would do it. Then Eurydice was gone. And Persephone stood right beside him and said, what a shame. He was always gonna kill her and you knew it. And I never got to have my revenge.
No.
My pain never ends.
Sad emo boy is accurate though.
Persephone won't turn my back. Won't turn my back on you again.
Dude, that was an instance where the gods didn't cheat.
Your fault. How are you to react?
They told you what would happen.
It wasn't your fault. Now there's no turning back. If my love was taken,
Yeah, 3 dog collars actually. Time.
turn. Your candle isn't finished. It's a slow burn.
This tete-a-tete is over. If he's the victim, what am I?
Queen, let's not lose our composure. The muse understands.
Well, I won't comply. I'd rather die.
Corpses in crowns, tangled and trapped. Eyes full of cobwebs, only looking back. Don't you see what I see? Looks all dead to me, are both the same.
The same?
I like what you're doing, Muse, but I thought you'd be on my side.
That's not a god, it's Orpheus.
For the hell that he's been in.
Persephone, you're the reason I'm here. I'm not here to give in.
Oh, you think I will?
Can I get this through both of your heads? You're fighting over something that's dead. I mean, you should have seen this coming.
There's no point in reasoning with him, Grace.
Oh, I believe she was speaking to us both.
I certainly wish I'd seen you coming. It wasn't your fault. You were never to blame.
That's not for this stream,
He was a
Tiger.
monster. We were a part of his game. Orpheus, where's your fire? When will the music return?
The candle isn't finished. It's a slow burn.
It's a slow burn. It's a slow burn.
That throne doesn't belong to you, and you know it.
If I didn't do what I was told, I'd be dragged across the palace floor. Hades can't hurt us anymore. But Eurydice is still gone. For what it's worth, you've my apology. But I assure you, nothing more. deep down you know that there's no revenge.
I like that she's being pretty soft with him about this.
There's no revenge.
This was never gonna end the way you wanted to. And I won't turn my back. I won't turn my back on you again.
Oh, I like that. I'm happy with those choices. I like that outcome. Those better be symbolic.
I had forgotten how sweet a melody could be. Such thoughts become clouded in this place. Forgive me, my lady of the night.
An empty chair for an empty kingdom.
It doesn't sound like it brings you anything but bad memories.
Perhaps you're right. All the reasons I wanted it are long gone now.
Feel better?
Yes. That makes what I have to tell you all the more difficult, however. I lied. Even if we could find Freddy, you couldn't bring her back. The laws of death are not so easily circumvented.
And the fates?
They will not help you or anyone. Even if you could speak to them, they will not care. And never have.
So you really have been using me.
You didn't once consider telling me? I might have helped you regardless.
You, perhaps. But Apollo? I suppose we'll never know.
That's it then. We came here for nothing.
I doubt the fates would have responded even to the mirror, Grace. And the boundaries of death cannot be commanded away. Not even by the ruler of Hades.
Which you weren't gonna share. Not while you still had a shot at sticking it to Hades.
At the very least, I had hoped we might find your friend's spirit.
Why? We can't bring her back.
Not without great sacrifice, no. No, the rules of death are clear. Yet, you might have spoken to her. I know what it's like not to get the chance to say goodbye.
Hey.
Freddy, you're here.
Yeah. Yeah, I've actually been watching you since you arrived. It's not like there's much else going on.
Fred,
No, don't even start, Grace. I made my decision. I don't regret it one bit.
But you sacrificed yourself. For me.
Well, yeah. I'd do anything for you, Grace. Hey, what was the alternative? I let the Furies kill you instead? That's not how this story ends.
This isn't a story, Fred.
Huh? You're wrong. It is a story. And you need to finish it. Without me. Hey, no.
I guess this is it, huh?
Almost. I found someone while I was down here. Someone you really need to meet.
Oh, hey there. I'm okay.
Calliope? This... You can't be real. Your soul is inside Grace.
My
Idols don't...
eidolon is inside Grace. The rest of me... I'm here, Persephone.
Give me a break. I just recovered.
I guess you two were better acquainted than you said. Huh, Persephone?
We parted ways years ago. Persephone couldn't take my lectures any longer.
I'd take them now. I miss them.
No, you don't. Think about how bitterly we argued at the end. Don't blame yourself. Not when there are so many fond memories to cherish instead.
No, I feel like I get that.
We need to know what happened to you, Calliope. How did you die?
Why didn't you come to me? If you were in trouble, I would have protected you.
I know you would have, but I couldn't let you be drawn into Apollo's prophecy as well.
Apollo's prophecy?
He didn't tell you? No, I don't suppose he could have. It's a long story.
I don't know about you, but I have all the time in the world. Okay, yeah, bad joke. But I really do need to hear this.
Apollo delivered, with great reluctance, a prophecy that said I needed to die.
And who did he deliver this prophecy to?
Athena.
No.
Then she sent the Furies after me when I went to the reliquary. I barely escaped. I fled back to the mortal world. To you.
Apollo hates using his power. Why would he have given a prophecy to Athena?
Because she demanded it. She was desperate.
Yeah.
How did you even find out?
Apollo was horrified after he delivered the prophecy, and he refused to stay silent. And he came to warn me. He was torn. Telling me meant I was locked into it. I still think he did the right thing. Though I expect he disagrees.
What was the prophecy? Surely I need to hear it.
If I tell you, you'll be locked into it, just like me.
But the prophecy doesn't just say you have to die. There's more to it, right? They always require interpretation.
Apollo told Athena that. He begged her not to jump to conclusions, but maybe she was right.
I don't believe that. Athena's got tunnel vision. She must be wrong.
Athena wanted to know if there was a way to save the idols.
I figured it'd be something like that.
The answer was this. The idols cannot continue so long as the last muse lives.
And I'm the last muse.
And now you know the prophecy.
Why did you go to the reliquary? We know about the mirror, but...
You wanted to annul the prophecy.
And the Fates are the only ones who could, if they would even help me. I doubted it, but I was desperate. I never got the chance to ask. Someone told Athena where I was going, and she must have realized what I meant to do.
But how did she get the Furies to attack you? They aren't pets. You didn't break any of the old laws.
I don't know. Maybe it's something the ruler of the idols can do. But you'd have to ask Athena.
Yeah,
You went to Pan for the key to the reliquary, right?
Yes. He's the reason I knew about Nyx's mirror, actually. He told me about it long ago.
He told Medusa where you went. She, I expect, told Athena.
Oh. Pan couldn't have known what it would mean. I didn't explain.
That's it. You forgive him, just like that.
It's
I'm
kind of
sure
his
he
nature.
feels guilty enough, my love.
Why come to me? Of all the places you could have run to, why come to my apartment?
Because I was dying.
But I couldn't save you. I barely even knew you.
I was wandering the streets that night, wondering if I should go to the reliquary or just flee. And I heard you singing. I followed you home after to see where you lived. I didn't know what would happen to me, but I thought, just in case, I knew I had to hold out until I reached you.
I don't blame you, in case you're wondering.
You don't?
You didn't ask for all this to happen. You did the best you could, Calliope.
Thank you for saying that, Grace. Truly.
I called it at some point to 255, I forget when.
That's it then. Now we know the whole truth.
We need to confront Athena. Apollo, too, for not telling us what she'd done.
If he had, Grace would have been locked into the same fate as Calliope.
We don't know that.
I have to go back. And I have no idea what will happen. None of this seems real.
So many years of history, the fights, the highs, the miseries. I'm so proud of you, but it's time to go. I never truly saw before how trapped we were, so far from shore. Great at the time, but it's time to go. It's time to go. Will I know where to go without you to guide the way across the storming seas? I've had a compass bright and clear. Listen to me when I say, whatever path from which you think you strayed, you will find your way. But it's time to go. It's time to go. It's time to go. It was quick and so was I. I was not prepared to die, but Grace, I choose this, and I know you'll get by. It's time. So many years of history, the fights, the highs, the miseries. I'm so proud, Grace.
Freddie, I gave everything to watch you go. I know.
You've returned. And I see Freddy isn't with you.
I doubt it,
I'm
255.
so sorry, Grace. Did you at least get to speak to the Fates?
I suspect, and I won't know until I do a subsequent playthrough, but I suspect that the branching paths are far too numerous and too divergent to, like, you'd have to pick a singular story. It'd be like trying to adapt a choose your own adventure book.
No.
Then what happened?
Then we found Calliope.
Calliope, but her Eidolon is inside you. How
It
could...
doesn't work like that. The Eidolon is only a part of an idol. The rest just...
Calliope told us what happened. The prophecy, how you warned her, how you've been lying to us. You knew. You knew the truth this entire time, even when you said you were helping Grace.
Yes. Yes, I did.
You were trying to protect me, right? You didn't want me to share Calliope's fate?
I thought I could nudge you in the right direction. Help you find the truth without learning about the prophecy.
I don't know,
Well, you
255.
failed. We know it now.
But, like, for example, I think it was last session, like, I broke Pan's heart and completely shut off any potential of continuing to pursue him. And I had the opportunity to do it with Persephone earlier this session, and I didn't. So, like, I'm pretty sure it's fairly divergent. And, like, I remember earlier streams where someone said, oh, I haven't seen it play out this way before. So...
Then it's done. You're locked into it.
Isn't the prophecy open to interpretation? Couldn't you be wrong about how it ends?
When am I not wrong, Grace?
That's right. Leave. It's what you're best at. I don't know how this will affect your trial. We could tell them what we've learned. Even without proof, it makes enough sense that Athena couldn't just brush it off. But if she believes you need to die in order to save the idols, if she truly believes that, it won't matter what anyone says.
Look, about what happened in Hades.
Which part? The part where I gave up what I've always wanted? Or the part where I used you just to get there? The truth is out now, for everything. It's freeing, in a way. I intend to keep my promise. We go to the trial and I'll help you, even if it means overthrowing Athena. Calliope would approve.
But what about...
Just so you understand, our chances aren't good. I suggest you do whatever necessary to prepare.
Great.
I don't know, Julie. Like, I feel like the loss of your ability to choose kind of takes some of the power out of it. You know, it makes things feel less like the inherent problem with the branching story is a certain sense of impermanence. There isn't a definitive version of events. But if you're the one choosing it, then it is at least your version of events. And you lose that just retelling in different ways. Like, I'm not saying that wouldn't be an interesting experiment. I just don't think it would work nearly as well.
It's been difficult, looking at you and knowing a part of her was inside you. At first, when I thought you might have actually killed her, I was enraged. But I'm the one I should be angry at. I drove Calliope away. I wasted all that time being stubborn. And now she's gone.
She forgave you, Persephone. She wasn't angry at you in the slightest.
She was never so forgiving when she was alive.
You think she was lying? Trying to make you feel better?
I don't know if I can do this. Us.
That doesn't sound like the Persephone I know. She's never backed down from a challenge.
I keep wondering, do I like you because of you? Or because Calliope is a part of you? As you gain her memories, will you become more and more like her? Will you think of me as she did? You deserve more than that, Grace. I wouldn't blame you if you wanted no part of it.
And what if I still want this? Us? What then?
I'd say you were a glutton for punishment.
Well, I did know time that, like, the answer to the mystery is the same no matter what, which
Is
I
it
think
any
is good.
easier out there? Do you miss being immortal, Grace?
It's been a week, Persephone. If I live past the trial, I'll let you know.
Yes, the trial.
It's a whole thing, I hear.
Whatever happens, Calliope will approve of us defying Athena.
Yeah, Until Dawn, I'm aware of that. They made a very weird choice in trying to adapt that, Trista, from what I understand of what the movie was.
Pan? Are you here? Pan!
The
All right
hell?
then. Guess I'll just head off.
I thought you didn't want to see me anymore. You're not here to yell at me, are you?
No, I, wanted to apologize.
Apologize? To me? Well,
For thinking you might be behind Calliope's murder. Turns out that's not the case.
oh, then you've learned something, haven't you? Something not exactly pleasant. I see. Isn't that always the way? Tell you what, Grace. Let's indulge in one last transaction. Relay what you've learned, and I'll see if I have any advice to offer.
Yeah, the characterization's really strong in this throughout, Trista. And what do I have to lose at this
Where do I
point?
begin?
Well, of course it was Athena.
Wait, you knew?
No, how could I?
So what now?
Let the prophecy play out.
Huh?
Let it play out. It doesn't say the last muse will die, just that she must for the idols to continue. perhaps the idol shouldn't continue. Seems reasonable enough.
I like him a lot.
Oh, so just let the idols die off. You'd be okay with that?
Did the prophecy say precisely that? Prophecies can be such tricksy little bastards. Frankly, change is long overdue. Continuing on as we have been isn't appealing, and I doubt I'm the only one who thinks so. I'm rather looking forward to the trial now.
I mean,
how exciting.
They have basically been in a losing battle with entropy for a while now. Yeah, I suspect that's largely the case to 255, but I still think, like, the ability to make the choices in the moment does enhance this. Surf's up, dude.
Oh, it's you.
Forgot about Oracle.
Paul comes in, mopier than his usual mopey self, and won't say a word about why. But of course, it's you.
Look, I know you care about Apollo. I'm not here to hurt him.
Uh-huh, yeah. And, why should I believe you?
Because I know he did what he did with the best of intentions.
That does sound like him, yeah. I guess I can go ask him if he wants to talk to you. Don't be surprised if he says no, though.
I won't.
It's all right, Oracle. I think Grace and I need a moment alone, if you please.
Oh, sure. Don't mind me.
Wow.
It's not like I was in the middle of anything.
That threw me off. That was like proper motion of her closing that. That threw me off because they've been doing the fade thing the whole time. Wow, that was weird seeing them actually move in real time.
I didn't mean for it to end up this way.
I know. It's okay, Apollo. You have to stop torturing yourself over this.
I wanted you to find out about Athena without learning the prophecy. To be honest, I was relieved when you chose Persephone, even though I was worried she might lead you astray. When I first became Apollo, I was so sure I could help people. Help the world. I ignored the warnings. You have no idea how many lives I ruined before I stopped. I never should have given in to Athena. This one time, I thought that maybe it will be different.
I don't think that's how she's thinking about it, 255, nor is it how I would think of it. It's a matter of Athena in specific, not even the gods in general, but Athena in specific being willing to kill to preserve a way of life that was already dying. Like, that's the problem.
You don't know everything, Apollo. Half the problem is that you and every other idol thinks they do.
What do you mean?
Trying to prevent the prophecy is what's making it come true.
So you want to, what? Stop trying?
Maybe.
I hope you can forgive me, Grace.
I can only tell you I understand so many times. You really need to get your ears checked.
I guess all that remains is the trial. Whatever happens, Grace, I'll be standing right there by you.
All right.
Thank you.
Here we go. Right back where we started. Fitting. Yeah, Erica plays Hermes. who is
So this
very
is it.
sweet.
All your new friends have lied to you, but somehow they're gonna get you through the trial, right? I wish Freddy were here.
Yeah.
Like a boat lost at sea, with no sails, not a breeze. I am drifting.
I mean, I'm not a lorehound 255, so I don't mind some holes.
No star to be seen.
Holds up well enough for my purposes.
I'll embrace the fire as it burns deep inside, bright enough to guide me, an ocean defied. But as I burn, they've all turned away one by one. In the end, am I alone? Like a boat lost at sea, with no sails, not a breeze. I am drifting cold water, no star to be seen. In your heart, we remain. You do not sail in vain.
I like that.
In my heart, you'll remain. I do not sail in vain.
Okay.
Okay, here we go.
The hell is she?
Hello?
Oh, Grace, there you are. Everyone is already waiting for you on Olympus.
Oh, shit.
I thought this was Olympus.
Not this office building. My word, no.
Because it's just there to facilitate the story being told, 255. Speaking as someone with a fair amount of unexplained lore in their own novel, it's there to the extent it needs to be for the story.
Welcome to Old Olympus, dear.
Is this a real place?
It's the memory of a real place, which for us is the same thing.
Oh, boy.
Let's begin, shall we? Look around you. We few who remain fled to this new land to escape the war, but we are not out of danger. I waited to tell you until I was certain, and now I am. The idols are dying. It will not be long before even our immortality deserts us. The time for extreme measures has arrived.
Mm-hmm.
And you'll be the one deciding which of those extreme measures is implemented, right? You and no one else.
When has there ever been anyone else? Each of you is here because I brought you here. I protected you. I carved out this space in a strange land so we could survive.
Get off
I
the
am at
cross.
this
We need the
trial
wood.
to tell you that, as always, I will look out for you. I will save you. Trust in me, Pallas Athena, daughter of Zeus and leader of the chorus, and I will do anything it takes to keep you all alive.
Do
You'll
they
do
want
anything?
that? Do you care to ask if they want that?
It must be difficult. Feeling as if everything is on your shoulders, and yours alone. One moment of weakness and it all falls apart. You've been doing this for so long, you don't even know how to stop, do you?
Oh, dear child, why on earth would I stop?
Because you
what
don't
you've done
have to.
is wrong. If it wasn't, then why not come clean? Go on. Tell them about Apollo's prophecy. The idols cannot continue so long as the last muse lives. Isn't that how it goes?
It's true.
We spoke to Calliope in Hades. She told us how you sent the Furies after her.
You couldn't have.
Yes, I could. There's more to an idol than just the eidolon. Maybe you even knew that once, but you've forgotten it, just like all the idols have. You don't know everything, Athena.
No, I do not accept this. You are lying.
You're the one who's been lying. Or would you like to explain to the idols how you murdered Calliope based on a vague prophecy? Tell them.
Ooh, here we go.
Yes, it's me.
Hi, I'm the problem. It's me.
Of course, it's me. The one who gets it done. Don't you see? It had to be. You all turn away when I got the fish. Then you cry, hooray, once it's on the dish. That's how we do this. Yes, we. Yes, you and me. I have always cared for you. I'll always do all these things for you. All these things that you are not prepared to do. You, it's not just you. Time to put you in check. There are other idols too. You irritating speck.
Aren't you aware?
It's time these people came. Time to bring your next little girls.
Seems like a theme here. I grabbed the brass ring, but then what to do? A great shiny throne, but still in the darkness. Kill her today, and Athena, that's you too.
Of course you would make it all about you.
Still, Athena, I'm glad you were here to see how someone grew.
None of you see. So it's down to me. It's fine. I'll take all the blame. I'll take all the pain. Think you see it all? You just see a scrap. You wanna make the call. You need to hold the map. You cloistered children. children. It's time for you and all who stand with you. Yes, you too. Form a queue. Time to follow through. In case you're considering some gallant thing, listen to me. I need you to cool it, no taking a bullet. I won't let you be that kind of a guy. The one who leaps off into the void to help the crops to grow. Oh no, death is not the only way to go. I didn't know how lost I was until you found me.
Grace, I love you. Oh, not in that way. I just
God, he's so
want to say
cute.
You're great, Grace, and I'm with you. Or I'm not with you. I'm just you know what I mean.
Really? Pan, you?
The way I see it, if you have to take Grace, then you definitely have to take me.
Of course, it's me. Because of me, this prophecy would come to be. My Olympus is gone, and you're all looking on at a stranger wearing my face. My Olympus is gone. Now I'm some other one. Just how long has she been in place? You set off hoping you could get to somewhere right, but it's been too many years since the mainland was in sight. There was a voice in me that shouted, Athena, you be strong. Be strong. No cost is great enough. It was wrong. I was wrong.
Yep.
I was wrong, and now I don't know what the right thing is. I leave it up to you what to do with this.
I forgive you, Athena.
Look into me. I know what I see. Yes, a monster I've monsters who weren't monsters. I'm a monster to be. I'm sorry, Grace. I'm sorry, all of you. I wish Calliope could know it too. She does. She hears you.
I don't think that tracks 255. Like, she's flailing because she doesn't know what to do. I don't think there is a grand plan.
Are you finished? You've been talking forever.
We're done, yes.
And? So you're in charge now, I'm guessing.
For the moment, but it appears we're about to have a repeat of what happened in Hades.
What does that mean?
It means we are disbanding the chorus. Not only that, we have decided to reveal ourselves to the mortal world.
You're planning to tell everyone what we really are? Isn't that risky?
It won't be right away, so those who are too fearful can go into hiding. But it's time. No more laws, no more secrets.
You all agreed to this? No argument?
No argument? Grace, you know us. We cannot order lunch without a good argument.
Wasn't it you, Grace, who said we should stop living in the past?
Well, sure, but I didn't think you were listening.
What can I say? I'm trying something different. Plus, this is what Calliope was fighting for.
Calliope would definitely approve.
If there's no chorus, does that mean idols just do whatever they want?
As much as anyone can.
What about Medusa? I hate to think what she's gonna do.
Medusa has offered to live in the reliquary. Frankly, I think she's relieved.
As for the rest of us, we'll be subject to mortal authorities and their laws.
Assuming they don't just round us up the moment they realize what we are.
That's interesting,
Quite so.
Sammy.
What about Athena? She can't be okay with this.
She won't fight it. She said, and I quote, "Whatever your decision, I will abide by it."
That's a switch.
The fight's just not in her anymore. She was so certain she was doing the right thing.
Oh, now that's an old tune.
Well, we'll see how long this new Athena lasts.
I have a few thoughts as to how you could go about revealing yourselves.
Oh?
If there's time, we could prepare a campaign.
A campaign? You make it sound like preparing for battle.
It is, kinda. The idols would be stars before you know it. If you're famous enough, there's only so much that can be done to you.
Now that is a marvelous idea indeed. I'd like a moment alone with Grace.
I actually have never watched Ghost in the Shell with the dub on Sammy.
Well, you did it, Grace. The trial has come and gone, and you're still standing.
We did it. I would have been lost if you hadn't stood beside me.
I'm still not entirely certain what possessed me.
Maybe you're not as cold-hearted and ruthless as you think you are.
How dare you?
Sometimes even idols are capable of change. You said it yourself.
When we last spoke, you told me you wanted things to continue between us.
Yes,
now that
please.
things are finally resolved, I understand if you feel differently.
Trying to let me off the hook? It doesn't sound like you.
True. I always take what I want.
Yes, please.
Me too.
Ready to go out and face the music, Grace?
Always.
2 months later. Alright, so I guess this is our ending. I know there are a couple different ones.
Of course you're both here. In my apartment. Why wouldn't you be?
We were waiting for you.
How does it feel to be the idol spokesperson appearing on every newscast, reputable and otherwise?
Exhausting, I'd
I'm
imagine.
exhausted.
There it
The
is.
Oracle has been keenly following your progress. She records every appearance, every interview. She may be your biggest fan.
The way she talks, you'd think she never doubted who you were.
Well, at least she's been of great help to your online campaign.
Everyone here has also been busy. Would you like to hear the latest?
Yes, please.
I heard Eros and Venus left the city together. Was that right?
You heard correctly. Venus wanted to use her fame to do good works as an activist, and Eros is assisting her.
Let's
Aww.
be realistic. He's there to catch her when her efforts inevitably implode.
Yeah, that
You're
too.
being uncharitable, sister. I was at one of Venus's rallies, and it was rather invigorating.
Aphrodite always did love being adored by the masses.
Well, at any rate, Eros sounded keen. He thinks this is a much better approach than wallowing in Olympus.
Makes sense
You
to
mean
me.
he's glad to have time to pursue a new lover or two?
You can do both.
Who could blame him?
What about Hecate and Asterion? Are they still at the reliquary?
Hecate leave the reliquary? I'd sooner believe the sun would go out.
It doesn't hurt that they seem enraptured with each other's company.
It's a New York
Asterion
stand-in,
is
if
all
nothing
Hecate
else.
is willing to discuss. Do I need to know every detail of his sexual prowess? I do not.
Hecate say it is written that she and the Minotaur would eventually break up?
Well, eventually, for Hecate could be centuries from now.
In the meantime, she gushes about her new boyfriend like a schoolgirl.
Aww.
You should hear Asterion then. His gushing puts hers to shame. I'm happy for them both.
Aww. Glad that worked.
And Medusa? I take it she's no longer at the reliquary.
She was. For a few months.
I kind of
There's
guessed
an
that,
incident
Sammy.
involving Hecate's new cat.
Oh no.
Medusa was beside herself with apologies, but needless to say, she moved on rather quickly. We're not certain where.
Meaning what? Medusa is roaming the streets? Doing whatever she likes?
Not quite.
Medusa believed she might not be able to control her appetite, so she asked us to put her in contact with the mortal government. They took her somewhere.
Oh.
It was her decision. The government is grateful. They even suggested we might see Hephaestus again.
Aphrodite's husband? He's alive?
So it appears. Who knows what he's been doing for the mortals since the war, but it would raise all our spirits to see him again.
So the mortal authorities already knew about you lot. Boy, really put all of Athena's work to pointlessness. Look at the pictures.
I'd like to know what you've been up to, Persephone.
I've been thinking about selling the club, actually.
The underworld, really?
I don't need a substitute for the real thing. That's all it ever was, and I'm fine with having neither.
Plus, she's been busy helping all the idols remaining at Olympus. Quite unexpected.
Why is it unexpected? I was the last leader of the chorus. This is my responsibility. Also, I wanted to free up some of my time. For you, Grace.
Aww.
For me?
You've been on the road single-handedly keeping the idols afloat. I thought you could use some company.
Yes, please.
Being away from you so much has been the hardest part. I would love that.
And you were worried how she'd react.
I wasn't worried, I was concerned. Anyhow, I'm glad you agree. It'll be good to try something
That's a little
new again.
dark, 255. That's...
Has anyone heard about Athena? It's been a while.
I have. She left the city, as she felt uncomfortable with all the attention on the idols.
Terrified, you mean?
It was more that mortals expected the goddess of wisdom to have sage advice, and she no longer trusts her judgment.
Yeah, that'd make it hard.
There.
You don't still worry about her, brother, after all she's done?
I think of her off in the far north, living alone in the wilderness, punishing herself until the end of her days. I know it's her own choosing, but it seems like such a waste.
It is, but, like, you can't save somebody from themselves. Like, you can try, but you almost never can.
Is Hermes still around? I'm surprised they're not here with the rest of you.
Well, we've barely seen them of late.
Hermes has been busy. They've become a social media darling, or so the Oracle tells me.
The truly amusing part is that they're not even trying to be famous. They simply can't help it.
They're too
Hermes
sweet.
likes to people please, it's true.
Hopefully it won't backfire on them. Fame is a double-edged sword.
Hermes lives a charmed life. Never fear.
Well, it's odd seeing their face on so many billboards, but I agree. Let Hermes have their fun.
What about Pan? I haven't seen him since the trial.
No one's seen him.
Really?
Shouldn't we be worried? It is Pan, and what he does will reflect on us all.
Pan is harmless.
Mostly harmless.
As far as I can tell, he did regret his involvement in Calliope's death. He'll lay low. At least for a time.
He'll be back with some new scheme to make us all groan.
You're not wrong.
What about you, Apollo? Still planning on leaving the city?
Soon, I think. All the attention on the idols is proving rather taxing.
Ooh, running away again, brother.
I suppose you could say that. Really, I just came by to see Grace and apologize one last time.
I told you don't need to keep doing that.
Yes, well, I'm glad things worked out as they did. You'll all be fine without me.
You know, one day you
bastard.
will learn, brother. Not today, but someday.
I still can't believe it's all over.
Oh, it's scarcely over, Grace. Now that you've toppled the castle, it's barely just begun.
No, I didn't do that.
On the contrary, you absolutely did.
Perhaps we should leave you alone, Grace. You must be tired from your trip.
Perhaps a round of drinks at the underworld, in Calliope's honor.
I'd like that, actually.
Apollo, perhaps we could meet you there?
Yeah, of course. I'll go on ahead.
I have something I'd like to say.
Oh, yeah?
Moving forward often comes with heartbreak, leaving the fears you nested in. Take your broken pieces and assemble a life that you are proud to live. We stayed your execution, you and I, you and I. I was queen of the underworld, and you, Grace. You've shown me that I'm not all I can be, a together victorious. There's nothing to stop us now.
Yes! I was hoping they wouldn't be afraid to do it. Ah, there we go. Well, Troy Baker. I should have guessed he was in there somewhere. Felicia Day, Eric Ishii. Anyone else I know? Oh, shit. Anthony Rapp was Orpheus? Oh, damn. Feel like I should have caught that. Okay. Cool. This was good. This is good. I liked this. If I play it again for other playthroughs, it's going to be on my own time. So I don't know what I'm going to play on Friday. That said, Friday's stream will be a slightly shorter one. I've got a lot of stuff going on. So, yeah. So this Saturday's video will finally be the public premiere for a video I did about Lucasfilm making use of AI, which has actually been ready for a while, but I kept pushing it back for other stuff. There's DLC? I wasn't aware. I might look into that. We'll see. But for right now, that'll wrap this up. So I'll be back on Friday streaming something. Saturday on the main channel will be video about Lucasfilm making use of AI, and Thursday should be a new Quill and Sword stream. So we'll see how all that goes. I hope everybody takes care. I really hope you're having a good Pride Month. Be well, be safe, and be kind. I'll see you.